So this is one of the JVC D series cameras for having tons of issues. Noticed there weren't a lot of videos on YouTube trying to fix these things, which is honestly understandable. This is junk, but I wanted to show at least how to get rid of a certain issue. I guess I'll kind of explain a bit. The most common two methods you'll find are unplugging this cable and waiting like 15 minutes to like an hour, and cleaning this thing in the back, the black square that deals with the condensation thing. So if you're having the condensation error, those are the two most common solutions. But if you dig a little bit deeper, forum posts and stuff, you'll find, sorry my hands are in the way, you'll find that there's another way to do it. It's permanent. And no, it does disable the do sensor. So, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword, you know. I mean, it disables the do sensor completely, but yeah, you know, I'll zoom in on the screws. Once you get the camera open, there's tutorials on how to do that. There's a screw up here in this corner, and there's a screw over here in that corner, and then there are all these ribbon cables you have to undo, and that white connector. When you take this two halves apart, there's this one ribbon, I guess two ribbon cables on this one because it has the extra stuff for the memory card. Usually there's just this one cable here that attaches right there. Just be careful when you're taking it apart. The next thing you want to do is unscrew these and get the ribbon cables disconnected. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm zooming a bit here. So basically, once you get those screws undone and the ribbon cables, as I said, all disconnected, this one's kind of a pain, but you can bend this part back, and then you can lift out of the way and get that easier. Once you get that stuff taken care of, basically, what you can do is you take these two halves right here, get this cable out of the way, so it's not caught on anything. These two cables right here, you're going to want to disconnect. So get in here like a fingernail, or something thin. Just very carefully, unclip and clip them. Sorry, this is a pain in the ass. If you want to, you can use a tool or recommend something plastic. I don't have anything plastic at the moment. Gee, these are not. Okay, there we go. So once that's off, you can remove these, and that part comes off. So this is the main board. Set this to the side. We don't need this right now. What we're focusing on right now is this connector right here. This plastic thing I'm tapping. What I want to do for one of these things, I'm going to disconnect this little ribbon cable here. That's out of the way. I like to tuck it behind the Jesus. This is my first time recording something like this, if you can't tell. Tuck it behind this thing here. I'm probably going to skip ahead. I'm not going to edit this out. Just tuck it behind there out of the way. So, what you want to do Jesus. Sorry about the zoom. So, again, I apologize. These two pins right here on this, so if this pin is pin 1, pin 5 and 6, if you have a soldering iron that has a tip small enough, like this, what you're going to want to do is get a little bit of solder on there. This uses unleaded, so you want unleaded, preferably with like flux core or something like that. You just hold that there for a bit after you tin it. Don't just put no solder on this thing. It doesn't need it at all. Once you tin that, and you put it on there, you press those two. You want to solder them together, and you won't get that error anymore because this disables the dew sensor completely. So, you know, if you want to use the camera and you don't care about any of the errors or whatever, you just want to like digitize some tapes or whatever, just use it as like a tapeless. This is something that you can do to disable that. Disable a safety feature that honestly just makes the camera less functional. These have been breaking like this for years and years and years and years. I saw people complaining about this in forum posts from like 2005. So yeah, kind of surprised no one's made a little video about this yet. Anyways, that's how you disable the condensation error. You won't get that ever again. But you have to make sure that it's pin 5 and 6. Alright, see ya. Hope this helps somebody.